welcome back for another session of the Hopry. My name is Mark Starr, and tonight I've got a beer that I have been so excited to try for the longest time. I am a huge fan of coffee Imperial Stouts, things like Founder's Breakfast Stout, a couple others that I've had. I have heard nothing but exceptional things about this beer. It's called the Péché Mortel. It's by a brewer from Canada called Dieu du Ciel. Now, I'm sorry, I'm not French. I hope I pronounced that right. Dieu du Ciel. Anyway, it's a 9.5% alcohol by volume coffee stout. It says Imperial Coffee Stout brewed with real fair trade coffee. This is actually more of a pricier beer. I think for just this one 12-ounce bottle, I think it was probably around $6, $7. So I'm really hoping that it delivers on that. Sometimes $6, $7 beers, they're not that great, and you're let down, and sometimes they just, blow your mind. And so I'm really kind of hoping this one's going to blow my mind. I've been really into stouts lately. Again, really excited to try this one. So let's go ahead and open it, and I'm going to bust the cap on that one. You've probably noticed on my website that my slogan is busting caps all over the place. Well, now you know why, because we're busting caps all over the place. I can smell it already. Most of the time I'm like, I've poured it in the glass and I can smell it before I put my nose in the glass. I haven't even poured it in the glass and I can smell it. I can smell the coffee just coming out of this beer. Good Lord. Okay, so I'm pretty psyched right now. I have a feeling that if this beer tastes like it smells, I'm probably going to have my world rocked tonight, and you know what? I'm not against that. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. Boy, whew. This room smells like a coffee house, man. That's making me really happy. Yeah, this thing is nuts. What, man? Woo, 9.5%, yeah. All right, well, I'll stop gushing and start smelling and see what we got. First of all, let's go ahead and talk about the color. I think it's pretty obvious that the color on this one is black, as most Imperial Stouts are. I would imagine the fact that they add coffee beans to this during the brew process makes it even blacker. I can't even see through it. In fact, I don't see even any sort of different color around the edge. It's pretty much engine oil black. It's got a really nice, soft, pillowy, hazelnut colored head on it. Not a whole lot, maybe a finger's worth of head, but it's real tight. It's foamy, almost like what you would get from a soda. Or even like a latte or a mocha or something where they would put the foam on it at the end and make the little designs in it. That's kind of what this looks like. But as far as the nose, it's really hard to kind of smell anything other than coffee and roasted malts. You get that roasted malt component from pretty much all Imperial Stouts. This one's dark though. It's really a dank, funky, roasted malt flavor with just an explosion of coffee. I would say this probably smells the most like the Founder's Breakfast Stout. However, I'm really not pulling out any of the like dark chocolate truffle component that I did in the Founders. So anyway, let's go ahead and taste this one. Oh, wow. Wow. Woo. My mouth is breakdancing right now. That's what it's doing. It is totally freaking out. Wow. This might be one of the best beers I've ever had. I'm not even kidding you. It is just a monster. Wow. I'm rarely speechless, and I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of speechless. I want to just shut off the damn camera and, go sit in a small room by myself and put on some Isaac Hayes, maybe some Barry White. Man, whoo. If you like coffee stouts, let me tell you, man, this is king. I didn't think I would ever say that, but this is clearly better than any coffee stout that I've had. Which makes me really happy, because when I bought this beer, I saw right next to it, the same brewery, they had what's called their Aphrodite. And the Aphrodite is similar to the creme brulee stout from Southern Tier, where they brew it with vanilla beans. And I'll tell you what, if it's even in the same ballpark as this beer, wow, I'm really in for a treat, because you could kind of basically say it's a vanilla bean version of this. And I can't think of anything in my head that would make me think that that would be a bad time. I mean, you should see when this beer slides down the sides of the glass after you take a drink, it almost looks like little tiny crystals forming that just kind of gently fall down the side of the glass. I mean, I'll tell you what, I'm really in heaven with this beer. I mean, this is classy, this is gritty, it's beautiful, it's nasty, it's funky. It's everything. I mean, it's everything that I'm about in a beer. And I would say this is probably going to get a really high score on the Hopry. Because I'll tell you, if there's a better Imperial Stout than this that's brewed with coffee, I don't know that I want to drink it. I think it might just make me completely freak out and go streaking down the street into the gymnasium, and God knows what else I'd be doing. But man, I'll tell you what. There's so much coffee in here that I guarantee you, if you came home from work on a Friday night, whatever, and said to your roommate, your friends, your wife, whoever, you know what, let's make some breakfast for dinner. You ever have breakfast for dinner? I love breakfast for dinner. If you whipped up some waffles, fried up some sausage, maybe some bacon, and set it all down and said, you know what, here's the beer we're going to drink with it, I don't know how you could get any happier. Wow. Dieu du Ciel, Péché Mortel. I'll just tell you right now, I'll post a link to the the states that you can get this in. If it's available in your state, just go ahead and stop this video right now. Go get in your car and go buy like 5 bottles of this. Keep them down in your fridge, in your basement, whatever. If it's not in one of the states that you live in, go online and buy it. Get a hold of me. I'm willing to do trades. I probably will put some of these on eBay from time to time as well. But I don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, this is a really, really solid beer. 98, 99, I might give it 100. Hell, I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good tonight. So, well, anyway, guys, thanks again for coming back to the Hopry. You can follow me at twitter.com/thehopry. Always go to my website. It's www.thehopry.com. And I'm kind of adding things to that as I go. Right now I just added a new music link where I'll tell you what I've been listening to lately. I've got a list of things that I can trade. I'll be posting daily news Monday through Friday. So check back and keep watching. But definitely get this damn beer. I mean, this is, wow. I can't wait to shut off the camera and finish this, which that's what I'm going to do now. So anyway, thanks for coming back to the Hopry. My name is Mark Starr, and we'll see you later.